Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are going to be looking at this MEC 9000. This is the 9000GN. It's a progressive press. I literally just took it out of the box. This thing is not set up yet, so I haven't functioned it. I haven't done anything with it. We're going to move it over to this bench over here, get it all set up, kind of walk you through all that. Now, a lot of you know that I love the 600 Junior here, also by MEC, and this is a sweet little press. We're not getting rid of this. We're going to actually convert this over to do steel shot for hunting loads, mainly for waterfowl, because I do a lot of duck hunting and goose hunting. I love it, absolutely love waterfowl hunting. But we've been doing a huge amount of skeet, trap, 5-stand, well, not skeet, sporting clays, and so we're going through a lot of ammo. Now my son Cody's been hunting a lot with me too, and doing a ton of these events that we've been going to. So doing 125 rounds for each of us, 250 rounds, basically a case of ammo, on the single stage takes some time. I don't mind doing it, but the progressive makes more sense, and I've had a lot of folks ask me if I would upgrade to a progressive, and at the time I didn't think so, but now that I'm shooting so much more shotgun, I'm like, you know what, let's get our hands on one of these and see what it's all about. So I'm going to put this over here on the MEC plate. Now this plate is, it'll take both the 9000GN and the 6000, which they both have different bases on here. That's a much wider base, and this is just a little guy. But it'll accept both of them, so as you know, bench space out here is precious to me, so it's nice to be able to swap them out. But anyways, let's put this over here and start putting this thing together. So here's what you get with this. Now this is separate, but this here is the steel shot conversion for the MEC 600. So we'll be doing this later. So you get your chute here. You get it does come with 3 powder bushings. Came with a 29, a 30, and a 32. You've got your primer assembly here. Some screws for the automatic primer. You get your handle. It doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot to do. Now also, you do get a lot of paperwork with this here too. All kinds of great instructions. I've already kind of skimmed through those. You get some price lists, some other products that they sell, even get some reloading data that they send out here. So I have another one of these, but it's not the 2020, so that's cool. You get your bottles. Comes with a short bottle and a tall bottle, and this I bought separately. This is just the funnel, so you're not making a mess. And then I did buy one of these here just to stack my shells and get them in boxes easier. So those were separate, and the plate was separate. But anyways, this here is pretty much what you get. So let's get this thing put together. Okay, I'm just going to put this handle on here. I'm just going to use a plastic dead blow. Okay, there's a little cap right here. Let's remove that. Okay, to get the chute on, you're going to need 7/16, and it comes with the 2 bolts, 2 nuts. So this will mount through these holes here. Come right up here like this. So let's get those installed here. Powder, these are not threaded, but that powder coating makes it to where they don't just slide right through, which is great. Nice, nice coat of powder coat's always good. I'll just reach through the back side here and spin these nuts on. And we'll just tighten them up. Okay, that's on. Okay, so now we're going to put our priming system together here. So there's a notch down here on one end. The big end goes up into this piece here. Spring slides over that. Now, this is the orientation here for this. This slides up in here, just like that. So what you're going to do, you're going to put this stem here down through this hole with this whole assembly, and just kind of push down on that spring and let it pop into place. Really simple, not hard to do at all. All right, now I'm just going to function test this thing just to see, and you do want to make sure that all your stations are open all the way down. Let it come up, hydraulics around, that's working okay. All right, looks like we're good there. Okay, next we'll work on the charge bar here. Okay, so the spring on the back here, this has to be disconnected, which isn't hard. You just get yourself a good pair of pliers and grab onto this spring here and just pull it out. And that spring will just lay there. It's hooked on the other side, so it's just hanging right here. Now you got to take this screw right here out. That's just a flat tip there. Take this screw out of here. Okay, now your charge bar is just going to slide right out. Now this comes with a little plate here where your charge bushing needs to go. Okay, so up inside the holder for the charge bar, there's the little rubber O-ring here, and you need to remove that. Then it comes with this little brass bushing, but there's four little dimples on here, and those need to be facing up when we put this together. So, okay, I've got a number 29 bushing. I use international powder. I know that this is the bushing I need for the charge I want, so I'm going to drop this in there. And right here, there's the opening. I want to align that so I can see the number 29, so I know exactly what bushing's in there. Anytime if I change them or whatever, I know what's already in here. Okay, this can go back up in here now. Okay, we're going to slide this into place. Now, take my screw, put my screw back in. And then I'll hook my spring back up. Okay, that's working. I need to take this little bronze bushing here with those dimples facing up, drop that down in the hole right there. Okay, and then you just put your little rubber grommet on top of that. Now both of these have rubber grommets, but the powder side is the only one that has the little bronze bushing there. So, okay, those are installed. Now there's a bar lock, so you can push this over. There's a little tab right here, and that's going to lock that bar over to the powder side there. And you should be able to look down in here and see that that bushing is right where it needs to be. Everything's lining up pretty good. I like that. Okay. You've got 3 screws here. That is for your primer tray. And these go 1, 2, 3 right here. So we'll get that mounted here in just a second. Okay, we can mount the tray now. So the Allen key you're going to need for this is a 7/64. And these will just drop right down in here, and just put 3 of these in and we'll be done with that. So this here is your knob. You just loosen that up, bring it up like this, lock that back down. That's turning your primer tray on. So let's make sure that actuates. And it does. Okay, let's turn it off. Loosen it up, lay that down. and we missed that actuator, so we're good to go there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take the powder bottle, that's the short bottle, pop my cap out of there, take my cap off of here, and screw this down, not too tight, just snug. Take my fill, push this over the top so I don't spill a bunch of powder. Now this is the powder that I'm using for just you know, trap and stuff like that. So I'm going to just pour this in here. This bottle here is going to be changed. I'm going to change powder. This is my other bottle for the MEC 600. So we'll empty that in there. Put your plug back in. I've made that mistake before. Then you got to rock this thing back to change something or do something, and you dump everything all over your counter. I've done it once. I'll hope I never do it again. Okay, so now we need to verify the charge that we're throwing before we do anything else. So let's do that. Okay, so to cycle this, what I'm going to need to do is, I've got my little tray here for my powder scale, but I need to unlock this charge bar. So I'm just going to depress that, take this and put it down underneath the tube, let it go. And I'm just going to run this back and forth a couple of times. I just want to make sure that I get everything running through smoothly before I do anything. Okay, I got my charge there. Let's see what it weighs. Yeah, we're right there. Right where I want it. Okay. So, got the other bottle on here. Taking this is number 8 shot from the other press. I'm just going to fill this up. Well, it's about time to test it, isn't it? Pop this off of here. Now, I want to make sure I get my caps back in so we don't make messes everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and prime it. So, take the shield off there. And primers come like this, but they need to be flipped. So you can just turn them upside down like so. And then all you got to do is take the sleeve of that off. There's your primers. This will just go on here like so. Snap into place. I'm going to put that in the charge position. I'm going to just check and make sure I got powder in there, which I do. Everything's looking really good so far. Looking good. Now I don't want to drop any more primer, so we'll pull that back. Making sure we're dumping powder. Yep. And this automatically locks that bar as everything moves through, so that's looking good. Just like that. I do need a little pan here to catch all the stuff, but let's get a close-up in on what this looks like here. I'm really liking the looks of this here. Got a nice taper to it. Primer seated perfectly. That's nice, I like that. So the MEC 9000GN was super simple to set up. This was not hard at all. Also, in all the literature that they send you, there's a lot of you know, kind of flow charts on if you're having this problem or that problem, if the crimp isn't good enough, too deep, whatever. They got a great book on that. It comes with it, shows you exactly step by step where to find those problems, what to do. Good stuff, all good stuff. I'm thoroughly pleased with this. Now, on top of that, we're going to be converting the 600 Junior over to steel shot. So we'll go through that process here shortly, and also I'll be doing a follow-up review on the MEC Marksman, which is a phenomenal press. The consistency I get out of that with really good dies like Mighty Armory or a good high quality Redding die, those are all, they just crank out just phenomenal ammo as far as consistency goes. So lots of good stuff coming up, and I'll be testing, I'd like to test some of the MEC wads also, so I'll be getting my hands on some of those. And other than that, I hope this helped you out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Got questions? Ask me. I'll be happy to help you out if I can. So other than that, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys real soon.